Alright guys, just a quick update on the pond. As you guys remember, some of my little sonky gold babies were getting either beat up by the parents or eaten. Some are missing. And look at this one here in the back, his tail's like completely gone. I'm medicating him with antibiotics in 3 teaspoons of salt per gallon, so it's strong. But as you can see, I don't think this one's gonna make it. It looks pretty bad, but the other one looks much better. So I've been treating these for a couple days now, and like I said, the one's much better. Man, look at that nice little filter. Gets the job done. 2.5 gallon tank on your kitchen countertop. Look at the media in there. But I don't know, I don't think that one guy's gonna make it, to be honest with you. That looks bad. I'm like so close to just saying the heck with it and cloving them. Alright, let me take you out to the pond. Going through my kitchen, knocking down all the stuff on the countertop as I go. If you guys remember, did I shut that door? You're gonna go flies in the house. I had this tree hanging over the edge of the pond. I don't even know what it's made out of. It's like material almost. I don't know what it is. It's strong, but I think the leaves are glued on. So one YouTube member told me there could be glue or dyes or who knows what, because this is metal. Not metal, it's plastic coated metal, and I don't know, it could be copper, it could be anything. He said that could leach into the water. So I took it out, took his advice and used like pots instead. I told you guys I had 12 in there. Some people asked, I told them you could see them out in the shallows. 12 I told them, well I just counted and there's 22. My neighbor, every time he buys like a flower or something, he keeps them. So I could get like 5 times as many as I got in here now if I needed them, but that looks like a lot. But as you can see, the big guys are right there. And the sonky golds that I bred in January, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 here, but there's like 1 or 2 that are high. So who knows? But let me take you to the pots and show you what I did. Man, the water looks a little murky today. It's been raining and hot. It's nuts. Yeah, they're in the pots, the little fry. I can see them from here. Maybe you guys will see a couple of them. The pots have holes on the bottom, so they do come in and out from the bottom. Plus, they're like, I'm going to guess and say 4 inches from the surface, so they could go in and out from the top too. But what's good about them, they could go in between them all, and the big fish can't. It's much harder for them, so this is a good hiding spot. I think it's good enough, but like I said, if I need more, I'll get them. And I'm watching, because you guys probably ain't seen, I just seen like maybe 3 to 5 of them just swim off into the deep part. So it's working, they're going in there. And another member told me to go at night. Here you go. There's like 2 in that one. I don't know if you're gonna see them. They're so small. There's 1 in this one. They're in them, so we're working. There goes one. Man, that one's a nice one. So one of the members told me to look if there was any dragonfly larvae in the water, I guess. I drained the pond out, if you guys remember, like what, a month or 2 ago. So if there was any, I probably killed a lot of them because I let it dry out. But I do see them flying over the top and dipping into the water. Whether they're laying eggs or not, I don't know. So I took his advice, went at night in the dark, like about 10 o'clock at night, with a bright light, and looked all over the place. I didn't see any. I know what they look like. They're ugly looking. They're big and thick. So I didn't see any, so I don't think it's dragonflies. I think the parents just beat them up because they're so little. And I'm feeding them a lot. I just don't get it because in their tank, the 125, they didn't even bother them. And there was nowhere really for them to hide in there. But this is much better. If I do need more pots, I'll get them. Actually, I should get like maybe another 10 of them. Man, there's some of them fish that are in those pots. I can see all black, red, and orange on them, but hopefully they'll make it so you can see what they look like. Oh yeah, airplanes coming by to ruin my video. Oh yeah. I let that pass. Oh, I missed one coming out. They come out and get air on the top. There's one on the edge, see them? They all come out when I leave. Let me get closer. So it must be working. Every time I get close, they go back in. Little buggers. Come on, guys. We want to show them how good it's working. Where are you? There's one. And they're small. That's a smaller fish. It's like midway up in that one. Look, you can see this orange and white one. Just moved in there. There goes one out to the deep. So it's working. They're using it. That's great. I put rocks in them so they don't blow around. They're the thin plastic ones, a lot of them. And then there's like this clay ones, so they're working. That's a good idea. Thanks, whoever. I don't remember who it was that told me, but thanks for the idea. It's working. Now, let me check my skimmer just to make sure there's nothing in it. Let's see. It's going to be hard to see. Maybe I should shut the pump off. Oh, I got a leaf in it. Leaf, I should say. Let me get my hand under the top here. Do I see anything? Oh God, I just stirred it up. I ain't gonna see anything. Oh, man, I just nailed my knee on a rock. I don't see any in there, so I'm guessing, I think Chris told me from Stubbs Aquatics that if they're in here, they're probably sick or dying, and I think he's right because nothing's going in it. And when I do see one in there, it's pretty well beat up, so I think he's right. So let me put this back. I don't know why I'm putting this filter pad on there, just in case I need it. So that's working. I got the canister on here. That's working great too. So that's what I did. Got those pots in there and everything's working good. They're all eating good. I don't notice that they're getting any more of them. Obviously they still probably could, but it's going to be a lot harder with them hiding in there. So hopefully some of them will make it and we'll get to see what they look like. I mean, I got 5 or 6 from January in there. What's that air coming up from the bottom? Crazy. So I'd be happy if I got like 5 more, to be honest with you, because I got so many fry inside the house. It's nuts. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these fish. Obviously going to have to start doing something. All this pond, I have the male Sankey Gold in the 75-gallon downstairs. Everyone in here is from Sankey Gold bloodlines, and that's it. And I'd like to keep it that way. So I may put the male back out in here and see. I don't know. Should I try to overwinter them? I'd hate to lose them. But it is deeper, a good 4 or 5 inches deeper than it normally is. So maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I'd hate to lose them though. I'll have to think about that. It won't be for a while. And the other thing is getting them all out. How do you do that? You probably have to take everything out. But we'll see what happens when that time comes. But for now, everything's doing good, guys. I got the pots and it's perfect. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you that update. And if anything else happens, and you know it always will with ponds and fish, I'll keep you updated.